What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Mystic Waterz. And today we are playing Austentatious. Yes, we are back. I know y'all ready for this number 9 episode. I am ready, honey. Yes, Johnny's in love with us. We already knew that from the last episode. So let's see what's going to happen on this episode. Stormy, can you please calm down? Mommy is over here recording. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with my dog. She's like extremely excited for no reason. I guess she's like, I want to be in the story too, mommy. Anyway, let's get to it. Okay. I don't know what to do. Have you called the doctor? She said the doctor would call the police. She made me promise. Penny, can you hear me? Baby. Oh, no. What's gonna happen? Blood. Oh my God. So much blood. I acted on instinct, my feet flying in the only logical direction. Oh my gosh. Baby? Whatever is the matter? You look terrified. Please, there is no time. What happened? Oh no, she's going to tell the uncle. Oh Lord. Maxwell, send for the doctor immediately. Tell him this is life or death and bring him at once to Penelope's room. Of course, sir. Oh my God. Now he knows. Now he knows. Stand aside, both of you. The doctor will be here any moment. Who is responsible for her? I am, sir. Everyone else outside. But uncle, now! Sorry, did I yell in your ear? I got so intense. I'm sorry. Bill and I stood outside the door waiting for what felt like years. But in reality, it was barely any time at all. The doctor flew by us and my uncle emerged a short time later, shutting the door firmly behind him. Oh, Lord. William, do you not have work to do? Yes, sir. Dejected Bill retreated, his head hung and his eyes shining with tears. Oh my gosh. Baby, come with me. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. It is unraveling. As though in a trance, my feet followed in his stride until we reached his study. What on God's name are you wearing? You look like a harlot. I had completely forgotten I still had my dancing gown on. The bottom of it was flecked, I don't know, with mud, and the lace was snagged in several spots. Well, answer him. Just a dress, uncle. It's a newer fashion. You are never to dress in such a fashion again. You are a lady, not some courtesan. I'm so sorry, I don't know that word. Yes, uncle. Now listen well. I am going to ask you questions. And if you lie to me, there will be consequences. Do I make myself clear? Yes, uncle. Why are you stressed like a strumpet? What? Y'all, I'm stressed. Like, I am stressed. Do I tell the truth or do I lie? Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Y'all, we're going to tell the truth. Brace yourselves. I wore it to go dancing. With whom? With Mr. Johnson. Penny was unwell and I stepped in to take her place. Oh, Lord. Now to more grave matters. Penelope. The money I gave you, baby. Is that what it paid for? Yes. I never meant to lie to you. I am stunned, baby. I don't know how to respond. Will Penny be all right? The doctor is with her now. He says she has a fighting chance. Oh my God. This is the last time I will converse on these events. I'm going to speak very plainly to you now. Whatever has been going on under this roof between you and any of them, it ends now. You are to have nothing to do with those people ever again. You will not speak to, look for, or even make eye contact with those members of my staff. I'm sorry. Am I understood? Yes, uncle. We will never discuss any of this again. I will not tell your aunt or father. Agreed? Yes, uncle. Now go to your room immediately and change your gown. Yes, uncle. And if I ever see you with rogue on your lips or cheek again in such a common fashion, I will redden them myself. Do I make myself clear? Perfectly clear, Uncle. Go. Oh, snap. I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared. I had held back my tears to this point, but couldn't contain them no longer. I'm sorry, baby. It's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot. I wept openly as I threw myself onto my bed. What had I done? What was I to do? You guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and share, okay? I'ma just add it right there, it's a lot going on, but, just go ahead and like it. Okay, anyway. Sorry to intrude, miss. Your uncle said you were unwell. I brought you some dinner. Thank you. That look good, y'all. What is that? I don't know. I'm hungry. I'm Eva. I'm to be your new maid. Oh. I felt a stab of disappointment, like salt in an open wound. Will that be all, miss? Eva? Yes, miss? Is Penny all right? I saw her face twitch with fear for a second as she attempted to compose herself. Miss? Her voice was strained, but she assessed my own pained expression. The doctor says if she can go the night without fever setting back in, then she will be right as rain. What? At the moment, she's looking a lot better. Johnny is with her. She's awake and talking. Oh, thank God. Y'all, she's alive. She good. You really care about her? Very much so. That's nice. If I can find out anything else, I'll let you know. Just please don't let anyone know that I won't breathe a word, I swear. Good night, miss. Okay, Eva seemed cool. Okay, I like her so far. Okay, we can deal with her. True to his word, the next day my uncle acted as though the horrendous events had never happened. We sat over breakfast discussing the usual mundanities. Do you know, I think one of the staff is making off with a good silver. What draft is that you're speaking, Jane? It is not draft, Augustus. Maxwell told me himself that he cannot locate certain pieces. Jane, there is not a single person under this roof that I do not trust. You do work yourself up with wild fancies at times. It is not a wild fancy. Begging your pardon, sir, ma'am. This letter has come by messenger for you. It's urgent. Thank you, Robert. What is it? What is it? Oh, sorry. It is as I feared. What? I must depart immediately. Cassius' state is declining. His wife sends for me to come to Cartwright at once. Oh, mercy. My uncle looked up over the table and met my eye for the briefest moment. I looked down at the table immediately, my cheeks heating up. Oh? What are you young ladies amusing yourself with today? I intend to play piano all morning. What misfortune meets me that I shall miss that? And you, baby? His voice cracked slightly upon saying my name. I thought perhaps I might take a walk to find a landscape I could paint with my watercolors. In for a penny, in for a pound. What a charming idea. Cornelius, be sure to accompany your youngest cousin when she leaves the house. Pardon? I heard that that she lost her way a few days past. It would not do for us to lose one of our guests, would it? No, certainly not. Excellent. I shall make my departure now then. I will write to you often to ensure that all is as it should be here. You worry too much. We shall be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Everything. I guess me. He looking at me like it ain't my fault. This story gets juicy. Sorry. Okay, anyway. Do come along, baby. The sooner we set off to find whatever it is you want to paint, the sooner we can leave. I'm ready. So where are we going? The Moor. I haven't been there yet. The Moor? That's miles away. You want to walk? Yes, I love walking. I don't mind venturing up there if we're going shooting, but this, suck it up, Buttercup, or, oh, I'm terribly sorry. No, I'm saying suck it up, Buttercup. How unfortunate for you. I'll be walking to the moor. Please feel free not to join me if you're not inclined. I'll come. No, you could have stayed. Like, oh, nobody wants you to come. We barely smoked. I'm sorry. We barely spoke as we made our way up to the narrow, rocky paths. Neil tailed behind, carrying the painting equipment I was dreading having to use. I'd never been proficient at any type of art. I sighed to myself as we reached the summit, the purple heather swallowing our feet. Ugh. Oh, that's a pretty background, though. Oh, Neil. Look how beautiful, you guys. Like, look at the scenery. Look at it. That's gorgeous. It's so beautiful. Chilly, though, isn't it? I'm enjoying the breeze. It makes me feel like a bird, like I could just take flight at any moment and soar above the clouds. Good grief. What happens in that brain of yours? Oh, you hush. Where am I putting this blasted easel? You can set it down there. This is gorgeous, you guys. Look, like, I would love to run around just naked and free. I know that threw y'all off. I'm joking. Sorry. Oh my God, I'm crazy. Anyway, I stood and worked for hours, completely losing myself in the beauty of the scenery. It showed me some instructions, y'all, and I missed it. I don't know what it said. Neil lay in a nearby patch of heather and shut his eyes for a time. It is entirely impossible to get comfortable on this damn rocky terrain. Ugh. What he staring at? What he about to do? What you doing? That's not half bad, baby. Thank you, Neil. It almost makes it worth climbing all the way up here. Neil? Yes, baby. Now's your chance to ask Neil some questions about Johnny. Ooh. Beware, though. One question will trigger his suspicions and end the game. Oh, no! Pick wisely. Some are indirect, but all will give you information. Oh, y'all. I don't know which one to pick. Do you come up here? Okay, I'm asking, do you come up here often? Not unless we're shooting, like I said before. We often come up in large parties. Johnson ensures there's plenty of game. He will act as guide and take us to the best spots. Good man, Johnson. He is quite a soft touch, though. Some friends and I went after a fox once against his guidance. Apparently it was breeding season. The fox had cubs. Johnson set a trap and then he reared them in that hovel he inhabits in the ground. He doesn't look sentimental, but can you imagine a man doing something like that? Yes, I can. Okay, what do you think of the idea that a staff member could be stealing? Let's ask that. I think it's preposterous. I completely agree with my father. The staff here, some of them have worked for generations. Take William, for example, the lad who made you that snack that other day. His mother and Johnson's mother were born here. Johnson's mother died in childbirth, I believe, but Williams lived until a few years ago. Their children will probably carry on the tradition if they ever have any. I heard a whisper that Johnson and Penelope are secretly engaged in an affair. Apparently she was carrying his child but lost it midterm. You think he would do the honorable thing and marry the poor girl? But I suppose he is a bastard, so without any real honor. When I take over the state, I'll keep a tighter rein on things. My father has a soft touch when it comes to such affairs. Whatever. I'm not going to ask, are you friends with Johnny? Because that's kind of weird. We're going to say, do you remember when we visited as children? Yeah. Oh, yes, quite vividly. You forget I'm the same age as your eldest sister, Anne. I remember all of you coming until you were thrown from that horse. I have no memory of that at all. Really? It was tragic. You were lucky not to break your neck. The doctor wasn't sure if you'd ever wake up. I remember that boy carrying you back in his arms screaming for help. And your mother and mine quarreling like cats. I knew you'd never return after that. Your mother was hysterical, screaming for justice and punishment. As soon as you woke, you left, and that was the last time I saw you. What do you enjoy most about living at Kellerman Hall? Let's ask him that. Yeah. The house and the grounds are beautiful. It's the largest estate in the north of England, second only to Cartwright's. I've never much cared for London, all that extravagance and pomp. To be able to live in Yorkshire, to raise a family in Yorkshire, I had the most wonderful childhood here, even though I was by myself. Several of the servants' lads were similar age to me, so we were allowed to play together. Wait, you guys, I could have been doing like a London accent this whole time. Didn't I do it in like the first episode and then I stopped? Oh my God, you guys. Okay, anyway, like who? Wait, should I try the accent you got? I don't know. I laugh too much. Well, Bill Samuel Johnson, etc. all grew up here. I can't do it. I laugh too much. What did you do? We were just foolish lads, baby. We would run around, fight, ride horses, and go on adventure, all kinds of nonsense. Johnny was always very bold, though, too much so. He was always the one in trouble. And certainly, if I didn't want to get whipped, I could pass blame to him. That's wretched. I was a child, baby. I have a lot of respect for the man now. Why don't you enjoy walking? Let's ask him that. Why don't you enjoy walking? I don't see the point of it. Walking is a transistence. It gets you from one place to another. But you enjoy shooting. That's different. Walking whilst shooting is hunting. There is an element of skill involved. Johnson explains it very well. I can't remember how he phrases it. He's always enjoyed being outside, though, ever since we were children. He was never built to work inside. He was always in trouble for breaking things. But he enjoyed working with animals, so he started as a stable hand. We used to go riding together very often in our youth. Jesus, this is taking long, y'all. I feel like I've been talking for forever in this scene. I didn't realize you were so close. We were children, baby. Johnson may be a good man and amiable to be around when out in grounds, but he's a servant, baby. That was always very clearly understood the closer I get to taking over Kellerman. He's beneath me, and neither of us would question that. Position and positioning are important, baby. It underpins the social condition within which we exist. Okay, I asked all the questions except for one, so I guess I just asked this one. Are you friends with Johnny? What kind of question is that? Game over. I hope you asked all the other questions first. I did. Johnson is a servant. I could never be friends with a member of the staff. That simply isn't how things are done, baby. Why do you ask that? Have you found yourself admiring Mr. Johnson? I am led to believe that he's a handsome chap under all the mud. Uh-oh. Anyway, are you quite finished with your painting? The weather is starting to turn. Let's depart. All right. Y'all, we asked all the questions before the game ended, so we got all that extra information. So we did good. But that scene took forever, didn't it? Oh, my feet. These boots were not made for trudging around like a vagrant. I'm going to procure myself a sherry. Whatever that is. I stood for a moment breathing the last of the dusk air when I felt his eyes on me. I knew before turning where he would be, like a siren song drawing me in. His deep eyes were downturned but stared with such intensity. I felt as though knives were piercing my heart. I felt a longing unlike any I had ever felt before to run to him, throw myself into his arms. But then he turned and he was gone. Johnny, taking with him what little hope I had left within me into the night. Johnny! Sorry. Okay, we know we want to do the bonus scene. Okay. It felt like seconds, but I knew the reality must have been longer, waiting for the doctor. I held Penny's hand, watching her drift in and out of consciousness, her brow beating with sweat. Oh, snap, he got blood all on him. I lost count of how many prayers I cast out until finally he was with her. Stand up, boy. I froze, knowing that the ramifications of my actions were now about to be felt. I knew that word. I'm proud of myself. Look me in the eye. I met his eye without hesitation. Mr. Bradford had always been fair to me. Seeing his face seething in rage was yet another crushing blow. Did I not assure that when your mother died, you were kept and cared for? You did, sir. Were you not fed, clothed, and educated throughout your childhood? I was, sir. Have I not always been a benevolent master to you? Yes, you have, sir. So then tell me, Johnson, why this is the way you behave in my house? Penelope's life is in God's hands. Your actions have momentous consequences. How could you allow this to happen, you foolish, impudent boy? Impudent or whatever. With every word, his volume increased, but I did not waver in my attention to him. I have too much respect to let my stance break, for every word he said was true. I should have protected Penny better, could have done more to ensure that this didn't happen. We had always looked after each other growing up, and I failed her. What have you got to say for yourself? Nothing, sir. My actions are inexcusable. At least you are man enough to account for it. Be forthright with me now. How is my niece involved in this sound affair? I bit my tongue. I knew it would come to this, but I could never betray her honor, no matter what punishment that earned me. Well, speak freely. Silence. Very well. I shall have to find out from baby myself, but whatever means necessary. A flash of red, anger, defiance. He took measure of it and waited. Oh my God, he didn't tell on me, so I told the truth for no reason. Miss Baby was with me. I have led her astray. Oh, he did tell. She's innocent to all of this. I'm entirely to blame. He took a step closer. Listen well. I have stood by you, defended you when my wife wanted to cast you out after what you did. But my patience in this matter has reached its end. If you step within 20 yards of her, from this moment on, I will make the lashing you received look like a cat scratch. You have done enough damage to this household. One wrong step from this point forward, and it will be your last. Do I make myself clear, Mr. Johnson? Yes, sir. I did that good, y'all. That was so intense, right? I am so ashamed. I cannot bear to look at you. Oh, Johnny boy. Y'all. I'm like still worried about Penny though. Like I know she's probably gonna make it, but I'm like, dang, is she gonna be like herself? Like I want to speak to her. And how we gonna not talk to Johnny? Like I'm not understanding. I need to talk to Johnny boy. Johnny. Oh my gosh, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I totally appreciate each and every one of you guys that watch my stories, take the time to really, check it out, like it, share it. To my subscribers, you guys are freaking awesome. You guys are still here rocking with Mystic, you know what I'm saying, with all the changes to the channel. Like I said, episode Sims, they're gonna be here to stay. So I'm always gonna do these episodes. Episode is always gonna be on this channel, just so y'all know. Sims is new, but Sims is gonna stay too. I enjoy playing Sims. I do. So of course I'll be making Sims LPs and stuff like that, so that'll always stay. And of course my makeup app thing, whatever, I know some of you guys really enjoy that, so of course I'm going to continue that as well. But anyway, guys, enjoy y'all weekend. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. Happy Memorial Day, and I will talk to y'all later.